Hello everybody, I'm Andrea Woodcroft and this is my vlog supporting David Cameron and our new Conservative government. Today I am going to be speaking about a subject which has been in the newspapers recently. It's not something that I myself am remotely interested in, but I do feel that I should comment. It's something you may have heard of. It's a subject called fracking. Now, I am not at all interested in fracking because we have an oil-fired Rayburn that heats our house, and I will never be dependent upon natural gas, so I have no interest in it whatsoever. But I do want to support David in his bid to open up the whole of rural England to the possibility of fracking, which I believe involves something like smashing up rock or something like that. I was a little concerned initially at the idea of rural England being opened up to this possibility, because obviously that's where we live. But I don't really think that that's going to happen in Upperton Rising, because we are a little too close to Witney. But, you know, I do think that he is right to give opportunities to companies to frack. Now, I think the first place where this possibility of fracking is going to occur is somewhere called Lancashire. Lancashire. It's not anywhere I've ever heard of. Yes, it's somewhere in the north, I think. And the company is called Quadzilla. No, that doesn't sound right either. Godzilla. Yes, that sounds a bit more familiar. Godzilla. Yes, I think Godzilla wants to frack in Lancashire. Yes, and it is in the north. And like David Cameron, I personally have no interest in the north at all. In fact, I don't think that David had even travelled further north than Witney before the Scottish referendum back in September, August, whenever it was. Yes. I do think possibly he has holidayed in somewhere called Hawkshead, which is in the Lake District. But I don't really think that the Lake District counts as the north because it's full of southern people. And yes, it seems to be quite different from the rest of the north. And I do think, from my very limited experience, that northerners do seem to be quite deprived and they always look miserable. So I don't really think that a little bit more of smashing up rock near them is going to make the slightest bit of difference to their livelihoods, well-being, happiness, whatever words you want to use, really. I don't think it will add or take away anything, really. So I do hope that this goes ahead. And the other thing that I would definitely support David Cameron on is the fundamental Conservative belief that free markets should take precedence over people's opinions and happiness. So I would support that. And I do hope that Lancashire County Council go ahead and give Godzilla permission to frack in their county, because it will open up the way to fracking initially all over the north. And, you know, perhaps if it does prove to be something that releases a lot of natural gas, then it could extend to areas of the southeast as long as they are not anywhere near Upperton Rising and they don't affect people like me. Yes. So I support this action. And I would like to say that those of you who are unfortunate enough to have to rely on natural gas and gas central heating and things like that would find that your supply of gas can be much enhanced by the use of fracking in our country. So I fully support David, and I do hope that this does go ahead. I shall look forward to seeing what the newspapers say this week. I believe that Lancashire County Council is to make the decision this week, and I perhaps think that Godzilla could be all over the country within a matter of a couple of years, which would be absolutely marvellous. As I say, as long as it doesn't come anywhere near Witney and, yes, sort of within 10, 20, 30, possibly 40 miles of us. Yes, maybe even more. Yes, I think that's all I've got to say on fracking. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.